everyone, it's me, Jamie with Lost Boy, and we are back. We're going to be spilling some tea. This is going to be a daily collective message, pretty much intended for whoever needs it. So please only take the messages that resonate, and drop the messages that do not. As always, I do want to say thank you for all of the support. It truly does mean the world to me. It allows the channel to grow, but most importantly gets these messages out there to others who need it. Sorry, I was not prepared before I hit record, but I am now. Alrighty. If anybody is interested in booking a personal reading with me, all that information is down below in the description box. Alrighty, universe, what is the tea? We have the Four of Wands sideways come out, we have the Fool in the reversed, and then we have the Knight of Cups. So, we also have the Eight of Cups reversed here on the side of this Four of Wands. The Fool reversed as well. I mean, the Eight of Cups reversed and the Fool reversed. It's like somebody's returning to something. With the Four of Wands. This could be like somebody coming back home, somebody returning back to a soulmate, a friend, a family member, a group, maybe somebody that they had to part from for some kind of reason or another. Maybe somebody was enlisted, or somebody went away to school, or they went away to a program or something. Somebody is coming back home. So there is like someone here reuniting with somebody with the Four of Wands. There is some kind of celebration, some kind of coming together, coming home, things falling into place, and the Fool is a return. And with this Eight of Cups, so it's like somebody is returning back to happiness, returning back to joy. They're coming in to express themselves with the Knight of Cups, opening up themselves and communicating some kind of truth here with the Page of Swords. We have the Emperor right here. So somebody here as well is also going to be bossing up in some kind of way. This could be from somebody here who is very well established in some kind of way, somebody who's built up a reputation for themselves, right? The Emperor is somebody who does what's best for everybody involved. Somebody is taking an opportunity, though, with that Ace of Pentacles, so somebody here could be expressing their feelings to you. Somebody here could be wanting to come back. I don't feel like this is somebody that you expect. I don't think that this is somebody that you threw to the curb. I feel like this is something here that something never really got off in the first place. But now there could be like a second chance, because somebody here is reminiscing with the Six of Cups. Looking back on an opportunity here that maybe they didn't take. Maybe there was still something else in the way, or maybe there were just circumstances in the way between the both of you that didn't allow something to come together, but always felt connected in some kind of way. This could even be like a long-lost friend that, you know, really has deeper feelings. I don't know, take it however it resonates. Somebody could be wanting to come back. They do have some truth that they want to speak with that Page of Swords. And they do want to get something off their chest with that Knight of Cups. They are coming in. This doesn't even have to be like romantic. This could just be somebody wanting to reconnect. Blessings arriving. We have they a hoe in the reverse. So someone's not a hoe. That's a nice change on this channel for once. Somebody's not a hoe. That's great. Time to cleanse. And La La Land in the reverse. Okay, so somebody's not being delusional. They're thinking very, very clearly. I feel like this time to cleanse is like make space because there are blessings that are arriving. Maybe you guys are reconnecting with your soul tribe. This doesn't even have to be this could even be from just like a past life. Like connecting to your soul tribe from your past life. Someone's not focused on the material. They're not focused on money. Somebody here is really high value for themselves. I mean, we do have the Emperor. Somebody who has a lot of high value and a high level of respect for themselves. This is somebody here who can't be bought. Maybe it's you. Maybe you can't be bought. And because of that, you never settled. And that's why there's some kind of blessing that is arriving for you, because you waited. You knew what was meant for you, and you weren't willing to settle. We have a younger man. Some of you could be calling in somebody here who's younger. But I feel like this is somebody here who's very mature and very established for themselves. Taurus, at the bottom of the deck, this could be somebody very practical. Very grounded, very down to earth. Could be a little stubborn, maybe a little bit dead set in their ways, but like I said, unwilling to compromise who they are. Some of you guys could be dealing with an Aries. I do have double Aries with the Emperor and the Fool. Could be dealing with a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio with all this cup energy as well. Doesn't have to be. Could be a Taurus right here. Or they could have very strong Taurus placements in their chart. There's a blessing that's arriving here. Somebody is getting something off their chest. This could even be, for some of you, this could be somebody here finally giving you an apology for something that happened in the past. And with that brings some kind of blessing, like maybe somebody wronged you in the past somehow, and now they want to make amends to you in some kind of way. Interesting, and I had that Six of Cups right here, and we have Temperance. Something is definitely being alchemized. Tell me more, universe. I was like, what am I doing? Like, I forgot how to shuffle for a second. What got thrown out? The Queen of Pentacles reversed. Maybe there was a codependent individual here who didn't know their worth and was attaching themselves onto somebody. Maybe somebody here had to learn a lesson in regards to their morals or in regards to somebody's worth. Maybe somebody here was a younger man. Maybe somebody here still had to learn something. Maybe that's why something never got off the ground. Or maybe it doesn't even have to be somebody who was younger. It just could be somebody here who didn't have much life experience. They didn't know what they didn't know until they did. We have the Nine of Wands. We have somebody here who's feeling very overwhelmed, very weary. There's a lot of responsibilities. There's been a lot of burdens here. And we have the Page of Wands. And somebody here wants to do something about it. This could even be overwhelmed by their feelings, overwhelmed by their emotions. Overwhelmed by what life has bringing them, right? Somebody here is taking good stock at the fruits of their labor. They're seeing everything that they have built, and somebody is taking some kind of action because they are inspired to do so with the Page of Wands. This is somebody here who's being brave, even though they might be feeling a little fearful here, because it's like somebody doesn't want to get hurt. They're already bruised. They don't want to get hurt anymore. We have the Ten of Wands, the High Priestess reverse, and the Ace of Wands. Something here has been very, very heavy for somebody. The High Priestess could have been trying to mislead somebody down the wrong path, trying to squash somebody from taking some kind of action, trying to squash somebody from being inspired. And the Ace of Swords, and there's some kind of truth. There's the clarity. Was somebody you're dealing with somebody in the past, and like maybe somebody else got involved? Maybe because this person didn't have a lot of life experience, maybe they fell for the material things. Something about like 6 years, 7 years ago. Tell me more, universe. The Queen of Wands. There's a lot of Wands energy here. I don't know why Sigmund Freud is popping in my head. You know how like those, oh god, you know like different stages that he was talking about? Like the... Oh god, it's the exact term is not coming to me, but you know how he has like the phallic stage or the anal stage, whatever, you know what I mean, like the sexual stages, like that nastiness. But that's what this giving me, like somebody stuck in the phallic stage a little bit here, you know, like we have the Chariot though. So Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody here that's lacking some kind of confidence. It's somebody who's controlled by their fear. This is somebody here that's following other people. Maybe somebody here was confused. They didn't know what to do. They, like I said, they didn't have the life experience. The Queen of Wands could also be considered another person, another individual, especially in the reverse. Could be like the other woman, the other man. Doesn't matter. This is somebody here that they know what they're doing is wrong, but they're doing it anyway because they're trying to feed something within themselves. That's how they boost their own confidence. We do have a rapid shift here with the Chariot. We have the Five of Pentacles in the Tower. Somebody is definitely being left behind in the cold. Some kind of false foundation is crumbling. And maybe that's why this person is already bruised, because maybe this person has just went through a loss. Or they're recovering from that loss. And they're examining it because they're taking in the lesson, they're soaking in the lesson here. And maybe that's why they're feeling brave enough to finally come back. Maybe somebody didn't know what they had. It's like, I feel like somebody fumbled the ball. Tell me more. There is blessings arriving. And I feel like this is the start of it. It's like the return of love. As I say the return of love, and the Lovers flips out of my hand. It's the return of love. Wow, thank you, Spirit. Five of Wands, Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Pentacles. There's been some kind of conflict, some kind of turmoil, some kind of struggle. I feel like whoever this person was dealing with, I feel like not only did I feel like there was a lot. This person was very inexperienced. I feel like they were very controlled by friends, third parties, all shapes and sizes, right? And one of those parties could even be like societal expectations, family expectations, religious expectations, and then your friends. Somebody here definitely had to learn some life lessons before they came back, before something could finally come together. Somebody here probably didn't. They had to learn what love was. And maybe somebody here, wow, this could even go into like somebody here could have had like mommy and daddy issues, or like mommy issues. Like if this is a masculine who had to go through this, right? Maybe they were swayed by grandparents and religion and family, and maybe they got taken advantage of because, you know, there are some people out there, whether it's a male or a female, who can sense when somebody is broken. Or sense when somebody is lacking self-love, so they leech themselves and attach themselves onto somebody. And that could have happened to this individual on multiple different levels, and they had to navigate that and learn that lesson. They had to mature, they had to grow up, they had to build that life experience. If some of y'all are dealing with a twin flame experience, this could be much so that. Maybe y'all have done some of your healing, and they had to do theirs in order for y'all to come into alignment. Love is on the table. Something is finally coming together. Somebody is going to be expressing their feelings. They have a lot to say. They have a lot to get off their chest. They want to come back. Somebody is no longer focused on the material. Maybe somebody here was... Wow, it's interesting because I started recording a reading before doing this one, but my TV was still on and I'm watching The Flash, and I'm like, all right, great, copyright, so I'm gonna have to start all over again anyway. I only had one card pull, but it was a Five of Swords in the reverse. I feel like somebody here was uncompromising. Maybe somebody here was too stuck in their ego, too stuck in their lower chakras here, maybe too focused on lust and pleasure and material. Hey, somebody had to learn. And we did have that tower. Maybe somebody had to look like they got it all, and maybe somebody had to lose it all in order to really realize what really mattered and didn't. Maybe somebody here had a lot of group of friends and had, you know, the hottest looking person, right? It was all looks based. And then when this person had nothing left, when everything finally crumbled, nobody was found. This person couldn't find anybody when they didn't have anything left. And then looking back and seeing that you were there with them when they didn't even have anything in the first place. And that probably catapulted somebody through their self-love journey. That is what I have for y'all today. I am going to be doing a special reading tomorrow for the full moon. It is going to be a super moon. I'm going to do it where I'm going to do like a daily like this, and then I'm going to pull a couple of cards for every single sign. So definitely look out for that tomorrow. And I know I think I have Gemini. I have Gemini, Aquarius, Pisces, Cancer, and Scorpio readings left to do. So I'm going to let y'all decide which order I should finish those readings in. Yeah, but with that, I'm sending you all lots of love, and I'm sending you all lots of light, and I will see you tomorrow. Love you. Ciao.